Now, the exciting part of the program is about to manifest itself. 50 years ago, these two people probably put many of us to sleep. We thought we'd give them one more time, but I'll stall a little bit if you need drink. Now, they were Bob, Paul, Patsy O'Leary Treat. One of them has been so confident in my ability to introduce them that they wrote their own introduction. I won't tell you who it is, I'm going to let you guess. Our first/next, because he didn't know which direction we were going to go with this, speaker is exactly Bob Paul. Now, all the rest is now scripted. I take no responsibility for this, but please laugh heartily because he'd be very disappointed if you didn't. Bob and his wife Peggy live in Cleveland and Las Vegas. The Las Vegas part should be no surprise to those who regularly play poker with Bob, as he took a lot of our dimes and quarters over the years. Actually, we started with pennies, Bob. You took all our pennies, then you graduated. You may remember Bob as our male, I thought it said mole, sorry, male commencement speaker, but I still picture Bob wearing a strapless evening gown, pearls and high heels, along with Bill Grip and John Hagen, lip-syncing the McGuire sisters at our senior talent show. It gives one pause, doesn't it? Now, that is a picture that gives cross-dressing a bad name. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Bob Paul.
You can always count on Norm to give you a hard pace, the stress and the pressures that are put on kids today. Tonight, as I meet anyone, as we've been talking here, immediately 3 or 4 quick, short memories shoot through my brain. This is a good feeling because it's assuring that the brain is still working and that at least the long-term memory is still there. I hope everyone is enjoying the reunion as much as I am, and I hope to see everyone at the 55th. God bless you all.
I think that was much better, don't you? And Leslie, I heard you over here, I think. They were singing, Leslie, I'm sorry, somebody was singing from this side. You got the whole world in your hands earlier.
It was Corky.
It was Corky. There's not a word I can say. Patsy O'Leary Treat was the woman valedictorian or commencement speaker, and she at this point would like to also say a few words. And my recollection, but I could be wrong, was that Tennyson was quoted in that, but I'm not sure if I was awake or hallucinating at the time. But Patsy O'Leary Treat.
When I realized, looking back at my speech, that I could only remember the first sentence and the last, I figured, well, that's probably more than anyone else remembers, so why worry about it? So, having learned a lot in my long life, I decided not to worry about it. And Tom passed along a wonderful inspiration for recollection and memory that was pictures of roads of all kinds. And being an English major, I think of the road not taken and wondered which roads you had taken. And when I looked at some of the roads I had taken, I was really impressed. I ended up marrying someone who was into the outdoor life. And I was never known in any activity connected with athletics or prowess or even balance to really be very good. And yet, if it's true that life is what happens to you when you're planning for something else,
I don't plan to take up too much of your time. It's been a long time since I kind of retired from touring as a guitar professional several years ago, but Tom Mott called me or emailed me and said, would you play a couple tunes? I said, I'll dust it off and see what I can do. Anyway, I want to tell Bob and everybody what a great program this has been. And I have to pass this along to you. My grandkids and my kids said, oh, you're going to your high school reunion. I said, yeah, it's going to be fun. He said, I am going to see all my old high school friends and buddies. I have to go back and tell them I walked into a room full of old people. How does that work? And I want to say to Bob, Paul, and everybody that's associated with the things that he said, that I hope your 12-step program's going okay. Keep it up.
Mm-hmm.